Hey everyone, it's Prithvi over, and I'm here now. This is my review for Vidaamuyarchi, the new film directed by Mahal Tirumeni, and starring Ajit Kumar, Trisha, Arjun, Regina Cassandra, and also Arav in the lead roles. Now, this movie is an adaptation of the film Breakdown. Breakdown is, in my personal opinion, one of Kurt Russell's best movies. It's a very simple and very effective thriller, and it is a very, very solid movie on its own. Now, Vidaamuyarchi has added an extra hour of material here with songs, with flashbacks, and so on and so forth, and I feel like that stuff's not really necessary. The beautiful thing about Breakdown is that it's pretty much a regular average Joe that is trying to do his best to survive this ordeal, to save his wife from this situation that he's kind of gotten themselves into. And it's pretty much a movie where he's using his survival instincts and he's working out of desperation in order to, get his wife back. Vidaamuyarchi pretty much follows that same template for the most part of the movie. It's in the second half of the film where it goes into commercial elements that I feel like it didn't really need to go into. Now, I really am happy and I really am impressed that Ajit Kumar has agreed to do a role of this kind of nature because, again, could it easily been him playing this kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger, man on a mission, tank mode type of person for the whole movie. Yes, he goes into that kind of mode for the last quarter or so of this film, but for the majority of this movie, he's pretty much pushed around, made fun of, and kind of just treated as a normal human being. And I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that, he wasn't this over-the-top, Moss hero for the majority of this film. His character kind of reminded me of the character that Sarath Kumar played in Pache Kilimuthu, because in that film too, his character's getting pushed around and so on and so forth. It's only near the end of the film where he kind of gets the courage and the ability to fight back. And here, pretty much Ajit Kumar's character goes into regular Tamil cinema Moss mode in the last quarter or so. But for the majority of the film, he's playing a character and he's playing a person that's in this kind of situation of having to possibly get into a divorce with his wife, played by Trisha, and falling into the situation where he's being extorted of money and also trying to get his wife back because of certain situations and sequences. The flashback sequences were not needed. I don't know why Tamil cinema is so adamant on showing whatever has happened in the past for certain characters. I don't want to know what Regina Cassandra and Arjun went through in their past. If we are just told that in dialogue, it would have been better. Because at least we can imagine what kind of horrible people they were before, we meet them on screen. Also, I get it that Arjun is Ajit's character. That's why I kind of got confused. His character's name. I don't care if Ajit and Trisha's characters are getting a divorce. We could just be told that in the beginning of the film. The great thing about Breakdown is there's no flashbacks. Whatever we need to know about these characters are told through dialogue, and we start right when they're getting on that road trip. We don't know anything about their past. The only things that we know is that they're going on a trip to move. Whereas here, we get to see their whole life story and their whole love story up to the point where, all the bad things happen. So I kind of think that we don't need that stuff. This could have been a proper genre film had they just adhered to the genre, needs of the story. Now, Mahal Tirumeni and the cinematography in this movie is great. I think that he's done a great job of showing the visuals, telling Om Prakash, the cinematographer, what to do here, because it looks very classy, it looks very international in a sense. And, the sets are great because it's very different. I love the fact that it's shot in a different country because it makes it differentiate from a regular Indian cinema film. The music by Anirudh is pretty solid too. I think that the performances are pretty solid too. The first half is way stronger than the second half. And I give this film a 7 out of 10. It could have been a way higher score, but the second half kind of bogs down because it goes into this commercialized mode. But yeah, overall, this is not a great adaptation of Breakdown. Breakdown is so much of a superior film in comparison to Vidaamuyarchi. But in comparison to Ajit's recent films, I would say this one's a better watch and one of his better performances as well. So once you've seen the film, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Vidaamuyarchi.